Back in the early 2000s, the Game Boy Advance became a home for platformers, RPGs, and even strategy games. But hidden beneath its colorful library lies something most people never talk about: visual novels. Yes, even on Nintendo's little 32-bit handheld, stories unfolded through text, choices, and expressive sprites. Today, we're diving into the forgotten world of visual novels on the Game Boy Advance. Let's start with the most famous one: Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, or as it was originally known in Japan, Gyakuten Saiban. Released for the GBA in 2001, this wasn't just a game. It was a courtroom drama packed with eccentric characters, wild plot twists, and that iconic objection line. What makes it special is how it blended detective gameplay with classic visual novel storytelling. You're reading testimonies, analyzing contradictions, and uncovering mysteries, all while experiencing an anime-style narrative that feels straight out of a graphic novel. Interestingly, Western players never got the GBA version. Instead, it was ported to the Nintendo DS in 2005, which is how the series became a global hit. Another hidden gem is Detective Conan Narawareta Tante, released in 2003. Based on the popular anime and manga series, it plays exactly like a visual novel. Long dialogue sequences, mystery-driven storytelling, and puzzle solving. For fans of the anime, it felt like living through a brand new case of Conan Edogawa, with all the suspense and deduction you'd expect. And then we have the fan projects. One of the most legendary visual novels ever, Higurashi no Naku Koroni, was actually ported to the GBA by fans. Imagine carrying one of the darkest and most chilling horror VNs in your pocket back in the mid-2000s. The fact that it runs on such limited hardware is impressive in itself, even if it never had an official release. Now, here's a curveball. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters games on GBA are remembered for their card battles, but many of them had surprisingly strong visual novel sections. Between duels, players interact with characters, follow scripted storylines, and make dialogue choices that influence the campaign. It wasn't a pure VN, but it was an early taste of story-driven card games that would later explode in popularity. So why didn't we see more visual novels on the Game Boy Advance? Well, the market simply wasn't there outside of Japan. Most Western players associated handhelds with Pokémon, Mario, or Zelda, not long text-heavy adventures. But the seeds were planted. Many of the GBA's visual novels paved the way for the Nintendo DS era, which became a golden age for the genre, with titles like Hotel Dusk, 999, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, and Professor Layton. So while the Game Boy Advance might be remembered for its colorful platformers and timeless RPGs, its hidden visual novels tell another story. One of experimentation, adaptation, and the beginning of a handheld storytelling tradition. Which one of these games would you want to try? And do you think visual novels could ever make a true comeback on modern handhelds? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden gaming history.